What's up, YouTube? I'm back again. This is Lowrider X108. This is a little update of what I did and what I got for the 56 Chevy Nomad project. Some of this is mocked up to give you an idea what I might try to do. I know the paint's a little scuffed because I'm trying to get the bed as smooth as I can with Bondo, and the back of the window for the back. I still got to do more on that. I added this piece on the hood. I taped it on just to give you an idea. Not sure if I'm gonna add that or not. I like how it looks. Gives it that nice kind of look. See, I did cut the doors open. This is my one of my first attempts trying to cut doors open. I still need to do a little more work on them. But I did cut both sides of them open. Let me do this. Like, I made the hinges in the inside. I still gotta work on the door panels a little more. Tried to bondle them first, but that didn't really work out too good. Interior, it's had the seat sitting in there. Not sure if I'm gonna use the actual seat or scratch build like more of a bucket seat with a different dash and all that. But I did look at a lot of reference videos on how to cut doors out and how people hinge them. The only thing I did notice in the videos is they didn't really explain, like, this is why I always ran into issues when I hinged doors. I would go to cut them out, not hinge them like you would on here. And I always ran into the problem of, like, the dash itself, like, when you go to put the dash on, like, when you go to put it on and it has to sit, like, there's no way to hold it up because the door panels have these little knots in them. Most kits have that. So what I did is when I cut like you would for the doors, when I cut them off, I took these pieces and I glued them on, and I thought I could, the hinge would go around them, but they didn't. So what I did is I took my Dremel and I cut the little slots for each of them. So when the door's on, see if I can do this with one hand. Basically, it would slide, like, the doors had to be open, but it'd slide, and what it would do is it would help, like, the interior, like, it's like back and forth. I don't know if anybody has ever done that. I don't know if that's just something I just figured out because I never really paid attention. But most videos I watched, when they show you how to hinge doors, they didn't really show, like, the part of like, when it's hinged, they'd be like, okay, this is how you cut them, this is how you hinge them. But they didn't really explain the one part that I was trying to figure out for the longest time. I don't know if it's because of stupidity or I just figured it out by accident. But nobody showed, like, how they put the dashes in and they would do that. Usually they just had straight hinges and then you couldn't really see that part. But I just thought I'd share that and ask if it's just me or if, like, anybody else ever noticed that in videos. Like, I'm not saying a bad thing about people when they do the hinge videos. They actually kind of helped me a lot to do this. Now I can't get the... Yeah, I'm not used to using this hand to do stuff. But yeah, they hinge pretty good. But I was just wondering, and that's what I got so far. I got to do a lot of sanding, but unfortunately I'm not going to do a lot because when I was cutting doors out, I wasn't paying attention. I was being very stupid, and I actually went to the door. I don't know if it's this one or the other one. I was cutting down, and I decided to reflip it because it was almost through, and I decided, just put the blade straight in and cut straight down. Well, I put too much force, and what happened is my finger was holding the body, and I actually sliced it's on this finger, my fingernail straight down through. So it's pretty jacked up, so I'm just going to take a break, but I thought I'd share what I have for now. So thank you for watching. Thank you for